Reading Exodus 5 for the first time today. I am Mountain Smith, and I am on the side of the ocean right now, enjoying it because this is a great place to do it. For anyone who has not read the Bible, which is something I'm doing, so far in Exodus 1, 2, 3, and 4, we seem to be on this journey with Moses, going somewhere, and God trying to convince Moses to do what he wants. Also, God getting actually angry with Moses. He turned a staff into a serpent, a snake. He made Moses' hand turn white and dead, and then he brought it back. So maybe it's just magic, basically, is what God is showing to Moses, and now he wants to convince all the Israelites in Egypt so that way they can follow Moses and be on this journey. And God also said, because Moses seems to be going back and forth, he seems to have, like, he really doesn't want to do all this stuff. So at the end of Exodus, God tells him, okay, look, I'm going to send your brother with you, Aaron, and now they've gone to Egypt, and they seem to have convinced all of the Israelites in Egypt that Moses really is there by God's word to help them and to take them. So let's get into Genesis 5, or Exodus 5, not Genesis. Moses and Aaron speak to Pharaoh. Oh, also, God told Moses in Exodus 3 that he's going to harden the Pharaoh's heart and mind, basically, and make it so that the Pharaoh does not believe anything, and that way they can kill his firstborn son. Like, wow, okay, there's one thing to do. So, hopefully the wind is not picking us up too much. Hopefully we're okay. Now, Exodus 5. Moses and Aaron speak to Pharaoh. After this presentation to Israel's leaders, Moses and Aaron went and spoke to Pharaoh. They told him, "This is what the Lord, the God of Israel, says. Let my people go so they may hold a festival in my honor in the wilderness." They're gonna go have a party in the they're gonna go have a party in the wilderness. All right. Let my people go so they may hold a festival in my honor in the wilderness. I like it. I'm just going to go party in the wilderness, man. Let's go. Is that so? Retorted the Pharaoh. Oh, that's really? Is that so? Come on. And who is the Lord? Why should I listen to him and let Israel go? I don't know the Lord, and I will not let Israel go. Valid. You know, honestly, as the Pharaoh, some pretty valid points right there. If you're somebody who does not believe in the Lord, in God, in whatever religion it is, that's pretty valid. I mean, let's say it again. The Pharaoh says, look, is that so? And who is the Lord? Why should I listen to him and let Israel go? I don't know the Lord, and I will not let Israel go. It's pretty valid if he's not believing in any of it, because that is what Moses and Aaron are saying. Hey, you know what? This is what the Lord tells us. And Pharaoh's like, yeah, whatever. Makes sense. But Aaron and Moses persisted. The God of the Hebrews has met with us, they declared. So let us take a 3-day journey into the wilderness so we can offer sacrifices to the Lord our God. If we don't, he will kill us with a plague or with the sword. Oh, Pharaoh replied, Moses and Aaron, why are you distracting the people from their task? Get back to work. Look, there are many of your people in the land, and you are stopping them from their work. And the Pharaoh he makes a good point. He's like, look, you guys are coming here, you're distracting things. I need these people to work. Also, I wonder how this interaction has actually gone, because the Pharaoh did want to kill Moses, because Moses did kill somebody. Yeah, he saw one of the Egyptian people beating up some of his Hebrew people, but Moses decided to kill them, just straight up murder, as far as we understand. And that's different. Now, making bricks without straw. That same day, Pharaoh sent this order to the Egyptian slave drivers and the Israelite foremen. Do not supply any more straw for making bricks. Make the people get it themselves, but still require them to make the same number of bricks as before. Don't reduce the quota. They are lazy. That's why they are crying out. Let us go and offer sacrifices to our God. Load them down with more work. Make them sweat. That will teach them to listen to lies. Whew. The Pharaoh is, his heart and his heart. he is hardened for sure. He's like, nah, I'm done with this. You guys want to come over here and tell me that these Israelites, right? The Hebrew people, drivers of the Israelite foreman, okay. Yeah. He's saying, look, plain and simple, these people are crying that they're doing so much work and they want to go have sacrifices and stuff like that. Not doing it. Wow. So the slave drivers and foremen went out and told the people, this is what the Pharaoh says. I will not provide any more straw for you. Go and get it yourselves. Find it wherever you can, but you must produce just as many bricks as before. So the people scattered throughout the land of Egypt in search of stubble to use as straw. Meanwhile, the Egyptian slave drivers continued to push hard. Meet your daily quota of bricks just as you did when we provided you with straw, they demanded. Then they whipped the Israelite foremen they had put in charge of the work crews. Why haven't you met your quotas either yesterday or today, they demanded. So the Israelite foreman went to Pharaoh and pleaded with him. Please, don't treat your servants like this, they begged. We are given no straw, but the slave drivers still demand, make bricks. We are being beaten, but it isn't our fault. Your own people are to blame. This is going to turn bad already. I can see it. I mean, the Pharaoh doesn't like the fact that Moses and Aaron came to say this, that God, the Lord, has said, hey, you need to do this. Oops, sorry. And now the Pharaoh's telling the Israelite foreman, he's telling basically the Pharaoh's telling all his officers and the slave drivers, make these people work. They have to work even harder. Give them nothing. I'm surprised he even gives them water and food. If that's, who knows? But Pharaoh shouted, you're just lazy. That's why you're saying, let us go and offer sacrifices to the Lord. Now get back to work. No straw will be given to you, but you must still produce the full quota of bricks. The Israelite foremen could see that they were in serious trouble when they were told, you must not reduce the number of bricks you make each day. As they left Pharaoh's court, they confronted Moses and Aaron, who were waiting outside for them. The foreman said to them, I wonder what the foreman's about to say here. Because the foreman obviously is like, I'm assuming, let's just assume that they had a decent life. They were working, they were being slaves, but they weren't forced into this sort of slave driving system. They probably had a little bit of freedom. Now they're being forced and whipped and finding all these things. Who knows? Okay, so what is this foreman about to say to Moses and Aaron? The foreman said to them, may the Lord judge and punish you for making us stink before Pharaoh and his officials. You have put a sword into their hands and an excuse to kill us. Kind of. They're just hoping that the Lord has a plan here. Then Moses went back to the Lord and protested, why have you brought all this trouble on your own people, Lord? Why did you send me? Ever since I came to Pharaoh as your spokesperson, he has been even more brutal to your people, and you have done nothing to rescue them. That's the end of Exodus 5.